had enough. I've got a good mind.
Move along. I've got my hands full enough without gawkers.
Are they gonna pay us for the animals they take? Like elves they are!
I hope so.
Right, here's my clue. Did you hear about the rabbit that became a frog?
Perhaps you just focus on the paper ceremony and to me.
Hello? Does anyone want to buy a gazette? Thank you.
City walls.
The printing York has never been so hot.
That's the spirit.
Scandals! Scandals! Where to buy sandals? It's all here in the Baldur Gazette. A gazette a day keeps the ignorance away.
What is that gonna do us?
What's the first thing you want to do after we settle in?
Sleep for a 10-day, or maybe 2.
And chill home.
I can eat in bed.
I just hope somewhere has good golden beer.
Oh, you? I know you. How delightful to meet in person. Though, you're shorter than I expected. My name's Estrester, journalist. I speak to the people of Baldur's Gate so our readers don't have to. You are quite correct. The best broadsheet around. I would certainly recommend picking up a copy in the near future. You are, after all, the star of the next Baldur's Mouth Gazette. If I told you, you'd lose the fun of reading it yourself. It's our juiciest edition in an age bound to get everyone talking about you. Darling, we can't let the readers decide what the content is. We've editors for that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've really said rather too much and written rather too little. Good day.
Such a misery for here now, aren't we? Now they've got us. Thank Helm we made such good time. The army of the Absolute are back. Certainly encourages a brisk pace.
Sorry about the pong. We've been on the road for more than a 10-day.
What's the first thing you want to do after we settle in?
If the Steel Watchers had eyes, at least you'd feel like you were being watched by something with a soul.
Standard procedure.
These writers sure do have a lot to say. The amount of trees they must have cut down to print all these papers. And people complain about the Steel Watch taking up resources. Huh.
No time to chat, mate, sorry. Since Gortash donated this printing machine, we've had ridiculous volume to shift.
I am so glad you asked, Edvard.
Baldur's Mouth.
No, a bit too familiar. Why, yes. I'd love to do an interview. Oh, sorry. Thought you were one of the mouse journalists.
Don't tell our writers that.
I just packed the papers. If you've got a complaint, editor's inside.
156, 157, 15... Oh, sorry, can't chat. 15... Shit! Where was I up to? Oh, thank Corellin. You're a lifesaver. 158, 159...
Hey, cut it out, will you? I've got deliveries to manage.
You ever heard of this many guards for a bloody broadsheet? It's ridiculous.
Don't know about you, but them big metal bastards really put me off my flow.
We serve Lord Gortash and the city of Baldur's Gate.
Damn it, damn it, damn it! Still missing one link. Oi, shove off. Don't be peeking at my scoop.
Hang on, wait, stay there. You reminded me of that word I was looking for, corpusculent. That's it. As you were.
Be vigilant, citizen.
Hang on, you're not allowed down in the basement. Only Master Needle is permitted access to the printworks.
Well, well, if it isn't the city's next celebrity. You star in our next edition's top story. Etvard Needle, editor of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette, speaking truth to power since 1450 DR. No need to introduce yourself. I make sure I become intimately familiar with my subjects before writing about them. Well, you should have considered that before disgracing yourself in public. Trafficking refugees into our city is hardly a good look, especially when so many are absolutists and murderers. The truth will be out with tomorrow's broadsheet. People will spit in your face. Your very presence will be bad for business. You'll be a pariah, an outcast, as you should be. And then, we can only hope the Fist do their duty and escort you to the gallows. Your days of scumming up this good city streets will be over. I'm not afraid of you. Lord Gortash is a passionate champion of the journalistic arts. Attack me, and you face the Steel Watch. The headlines are loaded into the printworks already. Tomorrow, you will feel the power of free speech. Vox Populi, Vox Dei. Now, guards! I believe our distinguished guest was just leaving. Would you care to escort them out?
Gortash just wants to make sure that
I bet that hostel lady wouldn't make you clean the dishes.
The hostel's up that way. You won't find better around here, unless you can pay for it.
It's only gonna get worse from here on out.
I just wish it was as safe behind the walls as the Gazette says it is.
Perhaps you should start your own opinion column. I do that. I have loads of opinions. I was joking. You really are that interesting. For a moment there, I thought you actually found me as a
it's a visual, sure enough. This visual has cost a pretty penny.
We have still watchers promenading the streets. Why, I'd spot the wearied gaze of a fellow Baldurian anywhere. Cheer up, friend. Our city's entering a most wondrous age. One of steel, of smoke, of efficiency. And we've Lord Enver Gortash to thank.
Listen, pal, if you're not moving my share of broadsheets, you're in my way. Shift!
You made it here safely.
Standard procedure.
Nortale's shelter. Refugees welcome.
I trust our readers to make up their own minds.
Welcome. If you've need of a bunk or a bath, you'll find them upstairs.
I'm grateful to be here, I am. But I thought we'd arrive as a family. Not like this.
Good luck getting some kip up here. I'd stuff your ears if I were you.
I keep telling you animals, if you want to buy a Gazette, talk to the loud little shit screaming headlines. I deliver the papers. I do not sell them.
Standard procedure. Gortash just wants to make sure that there's no misinformation.
The truth is the truth. We trust our readers to make up their own minds.
In my opinion...
Watch yourself in there. Sarky bastards, these writer-types.
I'm glad you asked. It'd certainly help with the dishes.
It's got a pass.
caught red-handed. Perhaps you should practice on a mannequin or a corpse.
People don't always know their own names. Gotta keep them safe.
You'll not find any fear-mongering here.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
What were you playing at running away?
Why, yes, Edvard. Can I call you Edvard? Well, Edvard.
Just out of view. Let's see what you're hiding. No one stopped me yet. That might be worth a look.
get closer to the printworks, something odd happens. You hear it speak.
Gormless, not one step further. You are interrupting art. My art. I'm an artiste. Name's Jellywick. This is my paintbrush. I make sure everything that's in those big, ugly article blocks becomes fine printed artistry. I'm a master pensman, I am. Now scram it! One mistake and the reputation of Baldur's Mouth Gazette crumbles to dust. Think you're clever? It takes a lot of craft to write trash this good. Where's your Gazette's Golden Quill Award for Truth and Excellence? Oh, don't have one. Bloody thought not. Oh, really? There was that rather defamatory headline. Yes, I see the resemblance. I'm afraid I can't help you. I've got a good thing going here. Letting you swap out a whole article might get Etvard suspicious. I wouldn't take it too personal. Etvard gets his lines from up top, then gets all worked up over it. Although, it not being personal doesn't change how shafted you'll be. A meddler after my own heart. Wonderful. Right, let's get this article nice and loose. There. Now, you'll need to find a replacement piece, of course. Make sure it's a good one. Listen, mate, I'm already doing you a favor. I'm sure you can figure it out yourself. As the old saying goes, ours is not to wonder why. Ours is but to print or die. Or something like that.
Wonder what's past this.
Oh, you've returned. Ready to show some discord? How delightful.
The editor will be in for a surprise tomorrow.
Paper's printing right now, pal. Should be on the streets tomorrow.
Keep a blade close. Neither seen nor heard. What fun.
You've wandered into a forbidden area. You sense it might be time to leave.
Still alive. So that's progress.
The truth is the truth. We trust our readers to make up their own verdict.
Why
would they go to all that effort just to lie to us?
It's obvious, isn't it?
My poor sweet vegetables. They deserved better.
I'm going to ask for directions.
No, no, you mustn't. He is full of criminals. We can't let them know we're vulnerable. Fine. We'll just stand here until you remember the way, shall we?
Things aren't like they used to be. Broadsheet says it all, really. The paper quality is atrocious. Worn edges, easy tearing. That newfangled mechanical printworks is to blame.
Oh, man! Whiz-bangs!
I love the smell of fireworks. Reminds me of Grandma's stories of home.
Felogyr's fireworks. Once it's lit, you commit.
Not a good mix.
Founding inventions. Who can take joy in something that terrifies animals?
Employees only past this point. You want to buy something? Talk to Mr. Sonshall. Ah! Right you are. Head on up then.
That smoke powder smell. It smells so good.
Any torches, matches, wizards, or other sources of open flame, keep them unlit, please.
Faces, hands, and eyebrows. How do we protect them?
Watch for wind direction. Put on your gloves. And a light at arm's length.
Very good. And what does Uncle Felogyr always say?
Once it's lit, you commit.
Excellent! Now remember, Felogyr's Fireworks accepts no liability for singed nails, toasted eyelashes, loss of limbs, scalded torsos, or blown off heads. Now, you there. What can I do for you?
You feel an all too familiar squirm in the recesses of your mind. He has a tadpole.
Aha! A fellow friend of Gortash. Praise the Absolute. I have a special sample, available just for you, if you wish. Oh, we trade in all sorts. Anything that can be lit, flamed, or fired up. Smoke powder is a beautiful mistress. She will not be limited to one form, and she is quite malleable in the right hands. What are you really asking, friend of Gortash? This one will be very useful against any and all enemies of Gortash. Be sure to be clear of its explosion area. Please enjoy responsibly, and nowhere near this establishment. Is there anything else I can do for you? Oh, well, why didn't you say so? See for yourself. Remember, once it's lit, you commit. And if it's not a firework, do whatever you like.
Pipes are looking a little rusted. Are we scheduled for maintenance?
And I'll be picking my teeth.
Can't afford a failure on a critical pipe.
Where's an apprentice when you need
Not critical, just a bastard if it breaks. Won't blow us up. Flower and bloom as a
Employees only, past dear. If you're expecting any packages, they'll bring them down to you.
Pressure steady.
Another friend of Felogyr? All right. Just remember the top floor's off limits. Password or not. Looking to buy a little something extra, then? That could not be less of your business. Smoke powder in its earthier forms. For purists only. Don't jostle any of the merchandise on your way out.
Steady. Any spillage.
Pressure steady. Are we at temperature yet? Maintaining temperature. Steady at the mark.
Done. 8, 9, 10.
Pipes are looking a little rusted. Are we scheduled for maintenance?
You're not going to find Uncle Felogyr up there. He's literally not alive.
Picking my teeth out. Where's the apprentice when you need one?
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
Pressure steady. Are we at temperature yet? Maintaining temperature. Steady at the mark. Flower and bloom as I know.
Employees only, past dear. If you're expecting any packages, they'll bring them down to you.
Done. 8, 9, 10. Good lad. All things.
Pipes are looking a little rusted. Are we scheduled for maintenance? Can't afford a failure on a critical. Not critical, just a bastard if it breaks. Won't
Touch village, and I'll be picking my teeth. Invisible.
Can't give up now.
Done. 8, 9, 10. Good. All things.
Pressure steady. Are we at temperature yet? Maintaining temperature. Steady at the mark.
That's a Lanthony's candle. Would you throw one of them? Have you seen the size of a Lanthony's candle? Have you seen the size?
This ain't a place you want to be skulking around.
Pipes are looking a little rusted. Are we scheduled for maintenance?
Steady. Steady.
Cool pipe.
Any spillage, and I'll be picking my teeth out of the roof beams. Where's an apprentice when you need one? Done. 8, 9, 10. Good. All things intact.
push my luck again.
Now this is my happy place.
to keep going.
Time for a cup. Just like old times. Outmaneuver them.
Gods, it's hot in here. Knees high.
Perish without aid!
I need your help.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
This feels good.
I got this.
What's it gonna take?
Survival is all that matters. Can't slow down.
Fuck yes.
No hesitation.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Best get going. cautious.
Nice little nap.
A short respite, but better than nothing.
Still breathing, despite everything.
So what exactly did you see with your best mates? I don't rightly know, but he was up to no good, lurching this way or that. Walking funny.
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal.
Ah, you look like someone who can probably read. Can I interest you in a copy of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette? Please buy one. We're all doing our bit. Better than sitting around waiting for the gates to open. It's a really good paper, though. No spelling mistakes in it or anything. Oh, she's very busy. I think she's made new friends in the city. I'm going to join her there when the gates open. Thank you. My first sale. I can't wait to tell Mole. Oh, please.
It's about a lantern's candle. Have you seen the size of a lantern?
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
much to bear.
Careful, I might.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
I will perish without aid!
What am I supposed to do then? Miscreants creeping around? A sting like death itself? Safe!
What do you want me to do? Arrest the smell?
Some help you are. Where's the steel watch when you need 'em? Don't bother reporting it. The fists don't care what happens down here.
So what exactly did you see?
I don't rightly know, but I was up to no good, lurching this way and that.
Walking funny isn't a crime. I'll make a report to the city maintenance teams. They'll fix it. Eventually.
An entire edition dedicated to one lord and his metal toys.
Philgrave's mansion.
Paying them out sync fees.
Probably just a dead...
Can you spare a few coins to feed my son? He's sick and likely to die.
Please, sir. Oh, please.
Please, sir. Please. It's for my son.
Poor woman. No doubt she came to this city hoping for a better life.
Anything would help. Any amount at all.
I feel a little dizzy.
That might be worth a look.
Just discussing the weather, dearie. Nothing of interest to you.
Plenty to do and see in the gate. No need to barge in our private chat.
Not a chance I'll fit in there.
Latest news is, brand new. Only in the Balder's Mouth Gazette.
Easy.
What's cooking?
No time to rest.
You do not have an appointment. Yet you seek an audience with Mystic Carrion. Ah, yes. You are drawn to me. A wanderer, bearing the scent of death. You are familiar with the necromancy of Fae. I have heard the spirits whisper its name. Few books have the power to send a shiver through the living and the dead. Tell me, what did you make of its contents? Such a book is for those who make only the shallowest ripples in death's dark pools. I inhabit the depths. Clearly these are not waters you know how to swim in. I would hate to be the one who helps you drown. Perhaps one day the book will reveal its secrets to you. Until then, they're best left between its covers. Unless you have any other business with me, I suggest you return to the domain of the living. I always have items of interest to those of a curious disposition. Not food, client. You are under my compulsion, Spectre!
Keep your distance, darling. Very, very quiet. Let's go.
What to do?
Time to rest. Time to rest. Time to rest.
Let's keep to the shadows. Easy.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
That smell. These corpses aren't the freshest. Secret lair in the Undercity ruins. What was Carrion doing there?
Walking funny isn't a crime.
Time to rest. What do you here? No invitation, no permission, not expected. Leave, must leave. Customer always right. Must be kept happy. Come in, but quick. Mystic Carrion waits in the salon.
Well, hello. That's proud.
Lurching this way
I
and
can
that.
feel the energy coming from that portrait. Necromantic magic.
All right, what now? note hidden beneath the canvas.
I don't rightly know, but I was up to no good, lurching this way and that.
Walking funny.
Need of you. Again, you disturb me. My client list is full, and you are not on it.
I will spend every drop of my magic to save this tree from death, if Shauntia wills it.
Walking funny isn't a crime.
Weak. Don't bother reporting it. The fists don't care what happens down here.
I'll make a report to the city maintenance teams. They'll fix it. Eventually.
Awful. What about the smell? It stinks. Something rotten.
Probably just a dead cat. Maybe a few dead cats.
How's a dead cat making a stink like that?
I just have to last a little longer.
Oi!
Forgive me, I have the most pounding of headaches. If you have any issues, one of my subordinates will see to you.
I'm doing my utmost to get through these crime reports. I'll be with you as soon as I can.
Probably best if I keep a low profile. They used to know me all too well at the Elf Song.
Wonder if our paths ever crossed in...
Welcome back. What can I do you for? It's been slim picking since the Absolute butchered that supply convoy. But have a look. fill your boots, mate.
Wow. So that was Mistra. Pretty spectacular stuff. But I think Gale was right not to agree to do her bidding, no questions asked. I respect the gods, but they don't always understand what they're asking of us. Maybe immortality makes it hard to know what it's like to be one of us piggies. Proud of Gale, though. It takes some man to hold his own in front of the divine. Sounds boring. Oh, fine. I'll be here eating dirt or whatever.
So, Gale's hedging his bets with Mistra? I can't say I blame him. Who'd want to hold a power like the Crown of Karsus in their hands just to hand it to someone else? I know what my decision would be, but we're all different, of course.
How can I help?
I do not trust Mistra to do right with the crown, but I think I trust Gale even less. He must give it to her when the time comes, or his lust for power might well consume him.
A little rest to brush the road from Boo's fur, and then back to our adventuring. Minsk is an open book, with many pretty pictures. You hear that, Boo? Your keen skills of observation have not gone unnoticed. Our friend wishes to consult your wisdom. So small is Boo that he is often mistaken for a pinecone, and many secrets are spoken in his hearing. He will tell what he knows, but Minsk, of course, will translate. Indeed, a berserker after my own heart. Though hers is made of hellish heat, and metal, and some manner of coin-operated device. That he does, and all of the questions that Minsk has to ask are of the pointed and painful kind. But for all his betrayings of Karlak, Gortash never for a moment bested her. Karlak remains Karlak. Even if all her parts were traded for tin and scrap, Minsk thinks this would still be so. And soon, Karlak will still be Karlak. But Karlak will also be cured. Minsk knows he is right, because Boo is in agreement, and hamsters have no need of hope.
Mystra has forsaken Gale entirely. A crushing blow. But he is strong enough to persevere, I think.
All right, some company wouldn't hurt on the road, especially if there's trouble.
This crown seems too powerful and dangerous an object for mere mortals to possess. Too dangerous even for Mystra. But I would sooner trust it with a god than with Gale.
Mystra has forsaken Gale entirely. A crushing blow. But he is strong enough to persevere, I think. Wherever you need me, I'll be right here in camp. Take care out there.
Is something burdening you? It is done.
The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth.